Hi boys and girls, so I'm going to show you how to make your Groundhog Craft. Now this is in your story writing booklet as well. It's right after those two little mini booklets about rhyming, Groundhog Phil, the rhyming one, and then his fantastic adventure. And it looks like this. Now unfortunately this booklet didn't photocopy properly, and so if you notice you can't actually cut them out on this page, because if you cut them out on this page you're going to end up cutting it out on the back. But that's okay, because this actually lets us do something else, which is use other paper that we have. Now, if you have these colors of construction paper, maybe I gave you them last time or this time, you can use those, or you can just use white paper and then color it. So you're going to need brown paper, and then on the other side, you might want to choose a different color for the ground, maybe green or white for the snow. His eyes and his nose, you can choose what color you want for that. But what we're going to have to do on this one is do some tracing, okay? So you're going to want to go grab either a white piece of paper. I did give you some white sheets of paper, so you can trace on there. Or if you want to use different colors of construction paper, you can go get those. So go grab those. All right, so I went and grabbed a couple of pieces of construction paper that I have. Again, if you don't have construction paper, you can just use a white piece of paper and you can trace it on there as well. So what you're going to do is look, and it labels what each of these parts are. So this is the body. So you're going to want to trace out the body. So this might be tricky with construction paper, but what you can kind of do is see about how big it is, and you could try to draw how big it is. So let me shift down here. Okay, so two ways you can kind of do this. So I can take my white paper and I can put it over top, and I can see the black line underneath, and then I can trace it around the black line, and then I have my shape that I can color and cut out, okay? Or if I want to do it on construction paper, I can just do my best to see kind of what it looks like, and then I'm going to try to copy it as best as I can on my construction paper. So it looks to be about like that. And then I can cut out that page. So you're going to need to trace all of these parts: a head, a body, two arms, and two ears, and probably out of brown, or if you don't have brown construction paper, you can use a different color, or you can do them on white paper. And then you can use your markers, you can use your twistables, whatever you have, and you can color it brown and cut it out. And then on the other side of the page, there's the ground. So maybe I might use green for the ground, or I grabbed some yellow. Maybe I'll use yellow for my ground. And again, I can trace it or just draw it as best as I can and cut it out. This is his belly. So the belly is going to be white on a groundhog so that it shows up on the gray. And then his eyes and his nose and his teeth, those you can decide what color you want. Probably eyes and teeth would be white, and maybe his nose is pink. So if I had a pink color, I could use pink, or maybe you want yellow eyes for your groundhog. It doesn't matter. Now, once you've got all your little pieces cut out, then you're going to look at this picture to see how to put him together. So this bottom part here, this is the ground, and then there's his body with his belly. So the body part, you're going to glue the belly on top, and then you're going to glue the head on top of the body and the belly, and stick his arms coming out to the side, and then decorate his head. Put his ears, put his eyes, put his nose, put his mouth. You can kind of make him look however you want him to look. So let me kind of show you what that would look like. All right, so I cut out a bunch of the pieces here. So this is his body. You're going to take his belly and glue it on top of his body. And then there's his head, and I'm going to glue that as well, okay? Then the ground, you're going to glue the ground over top. Whoops, I lost his belly. So you're going to glue all those bits on. And then his arms, you can have his arms coming out to the side, and then his ears on the top, and decorate his face, okay? You can kind of make him look however you want him to look, but at the end, he should kind of look like he's peeking out of the hole. Have fun.